Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Tar Heels offense making their way on the field today. And welcome to the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, and one of the grandest stages in all of sports. Everyone here today feeling like there's nowhere else they would rather be than Pasadena. Whatever happens on this field, Joel, it seems like it has amplified weight and importance just because it's at the Rose Bowl.
I think it's because the rest of the country is under snow, and here we turn on the TV, and there's sunshine, the San Gabriels. This is the most iconic and best venue in all of college football. I cannot imagine the anticipation and pressure and the overall anxiety that these players are feeling about to step on this legendary field.
Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring out third down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Golden Gophers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This is a young quarterback who won the job, and his lack of experience hasn't really shown so far this year, Joel. Can he step up in this moment?
Chris, the message from his coaches was pretty clear as they told us. You take the plays that the defense gives you, and if he does that, he's going to continue to have success. If he tries to search for something more, that's when he can get himself in trouble. But as a young player, you go out there, you execute, take those easy throws, you're going to have success. This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
The Golden Gophers will have to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's complete on the crossing route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Thurman. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. They'll run it to the right side. He's got a crease. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
That's an outstanding run from this back, and you can see the explosiveness as he gets to the outside right there and to the 2nd level. And once he has a nose for the goal line, he almost gets in. Give it to him again. He earned it. He put you on the doorstep. Let him take it home.
And the Tar Heels will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
With the catch, it's Taylor. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's North Carolina on top, Joel. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, this quarterback has got to have better feel in the pocket. You can see that that pocket is starting to collapse. He needs to escape, get himself out on the outside, and give his offense a chance. This guy has got to do a better job in the pocket.
To the air, it's Lindsey. The pressure's on. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here, add a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football, and because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
He's got space. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. The receiver grabs it. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
It's a shotgun run call.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8-ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
And the Tar Heels are going to cash in here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Sticking with the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Grab behind the line, it's Thurman. Oh, and he's in the clear now. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Chris, I'm a big believer that the most important target you can have in the red zone is a big tight end because he can occupy the middle of the field. That creates one-on-ones on the outside. You can also utilize him as a blocker if you want to run it. Here, you're completing the ball to the tight end, and he's setting you up with 1st and goal. Again, these tight ends, invaluable in the red zone. Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Looking for 6. Touchdown, North Carolina. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Tracy. Now the Gophers will take their 1st timeout. Chance to strategize for the 2nd down play. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Tracy. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Chris, that's a beautiful release by this wide receiver. Watch as he creates the space on the slant route, and now it's just about an accurate throw. And if you can frame this ball up and allow the wide receiver to run through the pass, now you're going to get some yards after the catch, which is exactly what happens.
To throw, it's Lindsey. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Taylor. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working. And this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the 1st down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it. And that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's 4th down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
The Golden Gophers bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Returner looking to make a play here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Breaking into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play-action pass and take a shot over the top.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Got him open here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Now it's second down here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
A second, the replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
And sack sets up second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. And you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust, that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches. You can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Same tailback, another carry. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. It's North Carolina on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Catch made on the right side. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field.
First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
Here comes the pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
This is a great job defensively on 2 fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here comes the rush. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Grab made by the tight end.
Well, Chris, this is it. This is the game right here. As a play caller, it has got to be your best play call. I'm always thinking players, not plays. Who's your best matchup? Who's hot today? I think you've got to go to the outside and get that one-on-one matchup. This is the game right here.
Receiver in motion now. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
Well, this is the trend in college football. In this area of the field, it's 4-down territory, and they're able to get a nice conversion here and set themselves up with another 1st down. Now they can go down and get a touchdown.
And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. That's caught. It's Smith. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Gophers back on top.
Chris, did he get his foot down? He's got to have control. Is the foot in? Oh, my goodness, it is.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Across the 30. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option. Now the Gophers will take their first timeout. Not ideal, you give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down?
You know, those first down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating 2nd and medium, 2nd and short. And on first down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains. I think that would have been an incredible catch because that is a tight window throw. The coverage is outstanding here. You're trying to get this in-breaking route, and the ball has to be on the frame. It's not quite on the frame. Again, that's a tough catch, and it's just an incompletion. Maybe it's a drop. I think it would have been a tough catch.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers. That's their final one. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.